Just the people who come in have good energy. I think the food and the drinks, when you go somewhere that you know you're going to have a good meal or a great meal, you're at ease. So like you're more relaxed. So you're allowed to be a little bit more of yourself. You express yourself a little differently.
Welcome to Cafetero, a podcast about nothing that includes everything. And guess what? I have here the best chef in New Rochelle, a guy from Townhouse and New Rochelle local, Chris.
Hello.
The one and only.
Yes. Hey.
So Chris, you are the chef at the best restaurant in New Rochelle, hands down.
Yes.
How does it feel to be the first one who is making a mark in the restaurant scene in New Rochelle?
That's a good question. It's exciting. It has its ups and downs, honestly. It's like anything. When you're the first, there's a lot of like bad days. There's a lot of great days too, though. But that comes with the territory, I guess.
Yeah. What kind of food you guys specialize in? I know what kind of food he specializes in, but I want him in his own word to tell you.
Fucking great food. That's what we specialize in.
I think it's amazing, better than great.
No, it's like we call it American contemporary because we do a lot of like farm sourcing. We do a lot of fresh, seasonal. So it's American contemporary with some like Portuguese and Spanish influence, some Asian influence.
And here's your cortado.
Yes.
Cheers.
Sick. This is the only reason why I'm doing this.
Every time that I go to your restaurant, it's not only the food but also the environment. There's a vibe. There's always.
It's like bustling.
Yeah, it's always bustling. You really feel like you're in the city.
Yeah.
When you go to your restaurant.
It's exciting. Yeah.
Things that you don't feel in other restaurants in New Rochelle. Who was the mastermind on creating that type of environment?
Oh, that environment's like natural. We don't really. You can't create that. That's just the people who come in have good energy. I think the food and the drinks, when you go somewhere that you know you're going to have a good meal or a great meal, you're at ease. So like you're more relaxed. So you're allowed to be a little bit more of yourself. You express yourself a little differently. So you carry yourself a little differently. And then you create the vibrancy in the room. We have no part in that. All we do is a great job. And then we just let the customers or the guests do the rest, really.
Just so you know, Chris is an accomplished chef. He has worked all over the world. If you could tell me a little bit about where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people would like to know that, because a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I'm born and raised in New Rochelle, and then stayed in New Rochelle most of my life. And when I was like 24 or maybe 23, I moved to Europe to pursue cooking. I got like a degree in civil engineering here. And then after my degree, I decided to move to Portugal, pursue cooking. And then once I got to Europe, I just traveled and worked all over Europe, Portugal, Spain, Denmark, Sweden, London. I just worked a little bit everywhere at some like really great restaurants.
And now you end up in New Rochelle.
And I'm back in New Rochelle.
Well, this is where you were born.
Full circle.
And I hope this townhouse, I know there's a plan to expand next door to the space next door, and I think soon will be required.
Yeah. I mean, we hope so. We like that everyone's like trying to get in the doors, and there's not enough seats. But at the same time, we want to give everyone a chance to get in the doors and get an experience that maybe they can't find elsewhere in Westchester, or at least Southern Westchester for sure. But yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting to have so many people interested in like sort of like gnawing at the chance to have dinner.
A question, do you have an Instagram page for your restaurant?
We do. It's at Townhouse Neuro. Go on there, follow it. It's a great little page. We put up specials. We put up some classics that we don't take off the menu. We put up special cocktails that we're doing like seasonally as well. Because our cocktail, our bar manager, he's amazing with like liquor and. I was gonna
say, you know, he's an amazing chef, but the bar at Townhouse they're hands down.
Yeah, they're even better.
I mean, hands down, the best bar in New Rochelle, the best mixologist.
Yeah.
And now, how do give me your opinion about Cafetero? And why you come here every day for your cortado with oat milk?
Well, the oat milk because I'm lactose, and almond milk. There's like this whole ecological thing of like almond trees. They need too much water, and they're being grown in like Southern California and Mexico where there's a lot of drought. So I avoid almond milk. Not to say that oat milk is that much better, but I think ecologically it might be a little bit better, like for the environment. And then the cortado here, just because not too many cafes do a cortado, and you guys do, and yeah, it's just fucking great. It's a great fucking little cortado. I just like it. It's a little pick me up every day.
I'm gonna tell you a little anecdote that I have with my friend Chris, my famous chef friend Chris, is that one time he was on his way to to a micro farm in downtown New Rochelle, and he took me over, and we went picking tomatoes, fennel, like basil, and I felt like I was in a documentary, or being part of the documentary. And to me, that was one of my most memorable.
Rochelle has like a lot of immigrants, and a lot of immigrants have the skill of farming, and so they take any little plot of land they have in their backyard and they'll just like grow stuff. I've been blessed that my parents are immigrants and a lot of my family is immigrants, so they do that as well. And then I just meet people who have beautiful little gardens, and I go there and I just ask if I can pick their stuff. A lot of them are very elderly at this point, so they don't really tend their garden. They sort of just like put it there and then it grows yearly, and they just like to see it. So it's a little urban like foraging or farming, if you will, in Rochelle, and we benefit from that at Townhouse.
No, I gotta tell you, you definitely benefit, because I have tried everything at Townhouse at this point, and I highly recommend it. I highly recommend you to follow the Instagram page. It's at Townhouse.
At Townhouse New Row.
Anyway, we're gonna have a little thing in the bottom here. Cool. But Chris, thank you so much.
Yeah,
my second guest. I am so proud to have you here.
I thought you were about to say I'm your second favorite person. I was like, oh
no,
I'll take second. That's fine. Second.
Yeah, okay. Second's great. Better than three.
Yeah. Better than third.
But anyway, thank you, Chris. I truly appreciate you coming, and I look forward to keep supporting your business just as much as you support mine.
Oh, thank you so much.
And thank you. Thank you. Chris Reese, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
My three followers. All right, Chris. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. Thank you.
That was fun.
Thank you. Hey, one thing I always forget while I do this podcast is to have you subscribe to my page, or to the page of Cafetero. Also, to follow us on Instagram at Cafetero Coffee Company, and leave a comment, because those comments help me to figure out what is it that you want and what can I do better. Thank you, and look forward to seeing you subscribing.